Right everyone, just get some mandarinade for the day's video, for the old sponsor break cup. We ready? Let's go.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious.
Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we're back for another brand new video. Today's video, as you can tell by that deliciously clickbaity title, we are here to do some FIFA 19 Rangers players reactions. Now, I've not seen any of these at all. If you followed me in the last 2 years, I normally make some prediction videos. I'm normally keeping my eye on it to see some spoilers, trying to find out so I can make videos about it. I haven't done any of that this year, so I'm going into this absolutely cold. I have no idea about the ratings. It should be fun. I'm going to film my live reactions. Hopefully it's a happy episode. I'm going to go in it happy. I'm not going to be angry or anything like that. So let's just get to it, shall we? If you don't mind smashing that like button, though, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's aim for 1,000 likes in today's target. I think we can get there. I believe in the nation. We will hit 1,000k this video. But let's just jump into the list then, shall we? I haven't seen any before. Let's get to it. I'll make a quick cut. Uncut. Yep, that's the high quality you've subscribed to. Right, so I found the sort of positions and stats. Let's go through them. We'll start off with the goalkeeper and work our way from there, shall we? Alan McGregor, 73. I said I wasn't going to get angry. I'm already pissed off. Alan McGregor, 73. The man won Hull Player of the Year last season. He's came and joined Rangers, grabbed the Scotland #1 from Craig Gordon, just giving him one of these. And he's playing man of the match performance. He's saving penalties. He went umpteen games without conceding a goal. And he's been downgraded from 74 to 73 when Craig Gordon's 74. Who's making the list? Is it John Hartson? Stay calm, Craig. It's only the first one. It's only the first one. It's the first one, Craig. Right, next one. Wes Foringham, 72. Okay, fair enough. Anik, it's not here anymore. He's on loan to Scunthorpe and playing very well, but he's got a 67. Those I can agree with, right? You've got me there. But Alan McGregor, wrong. Right, moving on to the left-back scenarios, and let's go with John Flanagan. He's got a 69 rating, which is always pretty funny, so we'll carry on with that. Lee Wallace. It's always weird reading Lee Wallace's name out for an actual reason in my videos now, but he's 69 rated as well. So again, they're showing that I've not bothered to look at it at all. Lee Wallace hasn't kicked a football in a very long time. Came on and conceded a goal against Motherwell the other day. That's about as much action as he's had. Yet somehow he's the same rating as John Flanagan, who, if you ask, the majority of Ranger fans are playing very well. So I don't understand that rating at all. Lee Wallace biased. Who's making the list now? Is it Ross? On to the right back situation, on. We've got James Tavernier, a 74. That's actually pretty high. If you don't know, 74 is the highest rated silver that you can be. And 74 rated for Tav? Okay, fair enough. I maybe thought he would have maybe jumped into the goal just because of the amount of assists that he actually had last season, especially being a right back. But 74 rated is actually pretty decent. That one, I'm going to give a thumbs up to. I agree with that one. That one's a good one. Moving on to the next one, we've got Connor Goldson, 72. And I'm annoyed again. Are you actually having a laugh? Have you seen Connor Goldson play football? What is these people that's supposed to go out and scout and look at their games to make up their game data? 72 rated for Connor Goldson, who's absolutely strolling the league. Really? Really? Unfrickin' believable. We noticed, by the way, you won't see Katic, Barisic or Grezda in this list because they're new players to the club. They haven't updated their stats. They will be fully released during the game launch and stuff like that, so you won't see them, unfortunately. Thank God, because the way this list has gone, I'd be pissed off at looking at Katic's rating, because he's any lower than 72, I might kick a pigeon. No pigeons were hurt during today's episode of fan reactions. Anyway, moving on to the next player, it's going to be Ryan Kent. He's got 69 rated, so he's the same rating as Flanagan and also Lee Wallace, which, I mean, fair enough. Kent showed wee glimpses of quality. 69, I can understand that because it's his first sort of jump up, so okay, fair enough. Anyway, Scott Arfield has got 73 rating. Again, they've shipped him as a left mid though. Me personally, I'd have loved to have seen that card at centre mid. I think that card would have been brilliant in the centre mid position, on. But left mid with a lackey pace, he's not going to be usable. Very frustrated about that one. But again, one off the highest rated silver you can get. Does he deserve higher? I think so, but again, I can understand it. On to Jamie Murphy now. Jamie Murphy's actually got a 73 rated card, exactly the same as Scott Arfield, just with a lot more pace. That one I understand, to be honest with you, Jamie. I mean, if you look at his actual goals and assists to game ratio, it's absolutely phenomenal. He's played like 20 odd games. He's got 15 odd goals / assists. Should that one be higher? That's an interesting one. I want to ask your opinion on the Jamie Murphy, because if you ask most fans, I think it's kind of split the opinion. Has he actually performed up to his best that we know he's absolutely capable of? Does he deserve the same 73 rating as a Scott Arfield? Get that down in the comment section below. That'd be absolutely interesting to know what your opinions are on that one. Loading up to the next one, and it's Daniel Candeias, and he's 74. That one, I agree, okay? 74 rated, again the highest rated server you can be. He's the joint highest player that we've got now in our squad as it stands just now. Very, very talented player, hard working. Maybe needs to improve in his final ball. I'm sure that's one of the reasons he's not sort of shifted over to the goal jet. Our player of the year last season, so shout out to Daniel Candeas. 74 rated card. I dig that all day. Andy Halliday, 65. 65 rated for that man right there. Nah. Should be rated 68, 69-ish for me personally. Stop the Waltzers, I feel sick. Ryan Jack is rated 74 rated, so he's 9 ratings higher than Andy Halliday in the same position. Me personally, I'd like to have seen Ryan Jack go up to a gold, but he's had an upgrade. He's up to 74 now. So yeah, I understand that natural progression. Hopefully, maybe by Christmas time he gets that duly deserved gold card. And wrapping up the rest of the midfield now, we've got Jordan Rossiter with a CDM card rated 67 rated. Only 2 ratings higher than Andy Halliday, which, I mean, is pretty harsh. Rossiter spent a lot of time injured. To be fair, he's made Prodan look like he's the Iron Man in terms of like injury record. So I feel bad for him, but 67 rated, I do understand that one, so I've got no qualms about that. Graham Dorrance is a 71 rated centre mid card. Again, one of the guys that's been injured quite a lot does deserve to be butchered so much because that's a very, very heavy downgrade. Me personally, no, I'd like to have seen him about a 73 rate because I think he's a very classy player. But, wait a minute, Lasana Koulibaly 69 rated. Koulibaly is 69 rated. He's the same rating as Lee Wallace. Are you having a laugh? No. Koulibaly, the man that's just been storming the league. The man that can just do everything. Koulibaly 69 rated. Didn't he? Woosah, Craig. Woosah, son. That one, gonna give a massive no. That's actually offended me, personally. I feel like phoning the police. And the last but not least midfield player at the club is the Jaya with the 67 rated card. Now that one's very interesting. I think there was a 3 or 4 game spell where he showed his true quality and deserves higher rating than that. But there's been a couple of other games, and obviously based on last season's performance it wasn't too great. So that one, I'm not even going to argue about, 67 rated is pretty fair. On to the strikers now. We've got Umar Sadiq with a 67 rated card. Umar Sadiq. He's fast, isn't he? Can we take 50 points off him and give it to Koulibaly and Shagger? Can we? Because that's what I'd rate him. On to the next forward, and it's the man at 7 foot and he plays the flute. His name's Kyle Lafferty and he's only a 72 rated card, which I'm sure if you're a Hearts fan, you saw his performances last season, he certainly deserves a higher rating than that. Only 72 rated for big Kyle Lafferty. I mean, that's just brutal, isn't it? Anyway, on to Alfredo Morelos. Oh, Alfredo Morelos. The man's a Colombian soldier. I don't know if you know that. He's 73 rated, which, I mean, I understand there was, for the first 6 months of the season, he just couldn't stop scoring. Bang. Then, the second half of the season, he fell away. This season, he started off pretty strong as well, getting his call up to the international team. So that one, I'm not too bothered about. If I'm honest with you, the list I can completely understand because the way we fell away last season, and that's what it's kind of based on, last season and early form this season. But a couple of ones I just want to say is Alan McGregor is completely wrong. I'm actually very, very annoyed about that one. I think he personally should be the highest rated player in the team. I'm going to fire up a wee Twitter thing after I get a wee rant out on Twitter to ask what you think should be the highest rated player. But I think Alan McGregor, Connor Goldson and Koulibaly are the 3 that's just the farthest away disgusting. It's so bad. They ones need to have another second look at. The other ones I can understand. So yeah, let me do that. I'll be back in just a wee second. I'm about to ask Twitter, so see you soon. So as we give that a couple of minutes for the people to vote onto Twitter, it's time for the sponsor break. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get that anger out, because I'm very, very annoyed. The more I think about this Alan McGregor thing, the more I think about the Conor Goldson and the Koulibaly thing, I'm starting to get wound up. So let's have a wee refreshment, let's take a wee seat. The Mandarin Aid, as you can see. 3, 2, 1, sponsor break! Wait, I've just noticed, so the 3 highest rated players on our team is Tavernier, Jack and Candeas. What's your thoughts on that? Make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Now it is time for Twitter to have their say. Who should be the highest rated player in FIFA 19 for the Glasgow Rangers? Let's see. Gerrard comes from Daniel Slow. He's got an icon card, so fair enough. Anyway, Tavernier and Morelos, in my opinion. Shagger as well. Comes from Andy at Andy Ritchie 12. Bruce Tate says Koulibaly or Shagger. Ian Drenner says Ryan Jack. Jamie Shepherd said hard to tell. Maybe Tav, Arfield or Shagger for me personally. Ryan Whitlock says Goldson or Arfield. Deacon Neil says probably Big Goldson. Ross Gunnan says Halliday. So now we've actually reached the end of today's video. We will be back tomorrow with some real life prediction yawns. But that's been today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Get involved. Let me know your reactions to the player ratings and all that stuff. Also, you might have noticed down next to the subscribe button now on my channel, there's a wee thing called join. YouTube has launched this sort of membership thing where you can join and it goes straight to the creator. So that's what that is, by the way. Some people's been sending me screenshots asking it if someone's hacked me or if it's a scam or anything like that. It's not a scam. It's just a YouTube initiative. It's a bit like Patreon where you can subscribe and support your favourite creators. That's all it is. So if you want to do that, that'd be absolutely class, but of course you don't need to by any means necessary. For the ones that will be doing it though, if there's any use, me and Baz have talked about this thing for calling up during live streams. That is who we're going to be calling up. So I don't want to spoil everything. We've got a couple of crazy things planned for anyone that does join. Again, I'm not really expecting anyone, but me and Baz have been talking, so we will do something. It'll be good. Anyway, I'll be Sieging over 92. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.